Good evening, everybody. How is everyone today? The stream just started and there's encoding lag. That's always a good sign. It can sometimes happen. Especially when it's warm like it is today. It's not like stupid warm today, but it's like fairly fairly warm. It was also super humid too. But however you guys are treating you a bit better than mine has. But yeah. So Friday is now gonna be what I'm gonna call the open stream slot. Basically, anything can go here. Just so you folks have a bit of background noise whilst you're getting ready for any weekend plans. Oh, I kinda see myself as decent background noise in general. But yeah, Friday streams are going to be the whatever I can think of. Sometimes I'll bounce ideas off you, other times I'll probably just use a will. Today I just decided to just go on Monster Hunter because I literally could not think of anything else, and I am always down for a bit of extra Monster Hunter. Speaking of which, I should probably plop the game in. Yeah. Since Tuesday, the Flame Fate Festival thingamadoodle has started. It started on Wednesday, which I think I said on Tuesday. Some days you can't keep your days straight. This is not one of those days, like, believe it or not, streaming actually ironically helps me keep track of what day it is. You ever find that there's something specific that sort of helps you orientate your entire week? Like, I sometimes find that. But then again, I am very routine orientated? Sort of. The autism side is very schedule orientated. The ADHD side, not so much. So check out my funds here. 2335555. I don't know why, I just thought that was a funny number. For some reason. But yeah. Yeah, so festivally we get extra thing tickets. And a metric crap ton about barrel bowling tickets. Like, seriously, goddamn, I have a lot of these things. You know what? We haven't done it in a while. Nope, that's the fishing pond. Okay. Well, that makes my life easier. Right. Bear beach balls this time. Yep. The fuck? They just kinda stopped. There we go. Okay. That's what you do. So the idea is that you go right side first. Cause they'll spinning wheel down there. So basically, going right down the middle is a trap. Essentially. Not sure if left side's gonna be much better. No, not really. I suck at this. Oh yeah, aren't all the event quests like available at the moment? Wait, what does it say? I wasn't paying attention. For complete one event quest or slave for those buggers. Hey. Let's see. You wanna... That requires tier 3 tempered monsters. I have a couple investigations that are for the 7-star versions of tempered Nudra and tempered Gore, which is good. Then... Why did I go for Greaves Alpha? I usually go for Beta when it comes to armor. Ah, there's barely any difference. Like, it's just either a bit of thunder resistance or one slot. Which I would rather put that one slot towards something like defense if I can.
Yeah.
You know, you can get what the guild clerks wear, but it always bothers me that you can't get what they wear during these sort of summer events and such. Let's see. Oh yeah, one thing I've noticed with Fabius showing up as a support hunter, it seems like the game is weighted to with the one where it randomly the any option with selecting your support hunters. It seems like he'll weigh it more towards Fabius at the moment, because he's shown up in every single one of my hunts.
Alright, let me know if you change your mind.
Oh, I am saving that. I don't really use Guardian Wrath Lost parts, but it's still useful to save anything that gives you gems off the game. That's why this system is superior to the one from World, because guaranteed gems and shit. But you still need to do the hunt for it. There we go, fill icon. Gathering. And mining outcrops. Highlight. Okay, I need 5 Fuku more. Because I have a new mix set idea I want to cook up. It's basically a different way of doing 2-piece score. Well, 2-piece score, 2-piece Lagiacrus, and the Sudra waste.
We're making good progress on the materials we're after.
Cause if fighting tempered Lagiacrus and attempting to fight tempered Seregios off stream has taught me anything, it's a case of I need to balance defense as much as offense. And it just so happens that the Sudra Waste has 3 points in weakness exploit. It doesn't seem to like that one. Okay, let's go. Different one. Hope we have some luck there. And the Guardian Raffles is right fucking next to it.
Material from your wish list. Oh, wait, was that the last of what you needed?
And we are out of here. Still, one of the good things about 2-piece score and that is that it kind of serves as a bit of an early warning sign.
Watch this.
Okay, so last two bits I need are Legaicrus Greaves and the upgraded Exploiter Charm. Because the idea is that the affinity is going to come from 3 different directions. Weakness Exploit, Gore set bonus, and Legaicrus set bonus. Well, I am using the Legaicrus head, which has 2 in maximum might.
Another satisfied customer.
Oh yeah, I was actually able to beat Tempered Legaicrus off stream. I had to do an SOS for it. That's the only thing. Which I don't typically do in this game, just cause what's the whole hacker situation ages ago. It sort of put me off it, if you will. So that's why I tend to just play with support hunters. With yesterday doing that tempered Legaicrus hunt. I was able to beat it only through SOS flares. So I think as long as you're careful with it, like if one's too good to be true, it likely is. But apparently, from what one user was telling me last stream, it's not as much of a problem. That's why I decided to try it yesterday. Okay, get all the event quests going up. and such. Oh, they got 80, they brought 80, Great Dell back. I thought it was just 80 Ftuna. I am not fighting either of these, cause, yep. I have trouble with with tempered fucking Lagiacrus. I have another challenge from tempered monsters. I ain't fine arch tempered. Yeah. But yeah, you can get special stuff from some of them. Like materials for special equipment. Oh yeah, this one's unique. It's the only only quest in the game where there's 3 monsters. They're all cumulatories, but it's the only one where there's 3 monsters. Oh, okay, no one seems to be fighting tempered Lagiacrus that much. Well, guess I'm fighting normal Lagiacrus then, and just praying I get a gem. Well, for some goddamn reason, they made it so that the armor, to get a full set of it, you need 3 gems. Like, I have never seen a armor set in Monster Hunter use that many gems. Like, usually it's about 1, maybe 2, but that in itself is rare, let alone fucking 3. Like, it really feels like that they're trying to pigeonhole you into doing the tempered version. Which I'm not a big fan of. It should be a case of the tempered should be a additional challenge, not seemingly mandatory to make its armor set.
How you want to do this?
And yeah, I can't do that solo without
Let's see what you got.
SOS flare. And I can do that without SOS flare, so yeah. Tail. At least fighting normal Lagiacrus, I can get a handle on its moves a bit more. Yeah, that's one thing to know. Unless you play Generations Ultimate on the regular, you're going to be rusty on Lagiacrus. And it generally feels like they beefed up this mother effer a fair bit.
We've been given more supplies.
Well, that could just be me being a bit careless and not having any defensive skills on this on Mimic set. Yeah. So my thing with mounting, I just hold on to one spot for dear life and just spam the weapon attack. I'm trying to think what weapon types have a good matchup against Legaicus. I definitely think Sticky Bowgun might have a good advantage here. Dude, stop roaring, you're making the stream lag. Did I just perfect block that Thunderbolt? I did a perfect block that Thunderbolt. Yes.
Let's take our time here.
I wonder if Fabius was like, back in my day, Hunter, we didn't have mounts. We had to flat-foot it from area to area with a loading screen in between them. There was a Rathlos here. It is going to fight Rathlos. Careful. 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 Please do the careful. Nah. Disappointed. Well, that was a lot of bollocks. Yeah, that's why I think shields aren't the greatest matchups for Legaicus. Why? It feels like they designed Legaicus specifically to catch out shield weapons by having it so it has moves that can just burn through your stamina. Unless you invest quite heavily into said shield related skills. And also that move I feel like it's designed to catch people out. Bollocks. We're off to a good start today, aren't we, guys? And well, it happens. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to
Take a second to restock your supplies.
dust oneself off and get back to it. I still think that thing's designed to deal with us people who like to hide behind a shield half the time. Okay. Ah. Yep, and they are all bloody taken. What about normal guy quests? Because there might be one with... No, it's literally just... Ah, son of a bollocks. This is irritating. There we go. I didn't pop the ticket. Oh well. Now yes, I got into a normal Gaikus, so we're being reckless and fighting the tempered one now.
Only one who can manage this quest, Hunter. The guild sent us supply
Howdy.
items.
Eee. We have a hunting horn. Main ladies and gentlemen, give him a big hand. And also give a bow and longsword one whilst you're at it. Ow! Oh shit. Really? You starting it on me already, mate? I just got it. I wonder if I designed some of the Gaikus's moves to counter... longsword counter spam as well. Now part of me wonders if some of this is more designed for offsets. I don't really use a weapon with an offset. Yeah, the longsword went down. Yeah, you really need to take out the back spikes to really stop getting flung about. That's one thing I always appreciate about World and Wilds does. Make it so that okay, when he readies up for that, dodge backwards like 2 or 3 times. The only thing that annoys me is that the Scarlet Forest during Season of Plenty tanks the ever-loving crap out of the stream sometimes. know, this feels like a one time, but I feel like you would need, like, the endgame weapon. That being a highly rolled Guardian. You know, Iron weapons are a lot like artifacts in Genshin. You don't need the best throw in the world to see you through content, vast majority of content, but if you do get a top tier god roll on it, you can get some serious extra power out of it. Okay, I think I'm starting to learn this guy again. Brave Son in Kongalala. Shit. Dang it. I barely had time to react to that one.
Time for a few quick reps.
Yeah, we are not making it through this one, are we? Again, this monster's really a sticking point. It does make me wonder if I need to have a specific weapon to deal with this guy. Or a specific setup. Or I just get to find Blessing and call it a day. As good as Burst is, it's something that might be worth leaving out. Specifically, so I can squeeze in more defense. Move I do, not like the idea of being in the same area as a tempered Mizutsune. You could technically dive under and follow it, I think. Ah, damn it, I missed. I think you can time that so it actually falls on them. Yeah, sometimes it does that vertical ass one. Which is annoying to deal with. Shit. Got him. You know, I think Destroy would actually help. Specifically so you can destroy those back spikes a bit easier. Okay, it's going to its secret area now. I can feel it. Yeah, Lagaikus gets a special secret area. Specifically so it can do all the underwater phase bits. Yeah, that's where we're heading. Doesn't appear for... I know them. How you doing? Oop. Doing okay? That's wonderful to hear. How about you? Yeah, I've been doing good. Yeah, it's been a little bit on the warm side today, but apart from that, yeah, nothing really crazy of note happened today. Oh, we're doing the underwater phase. Alley-oop. Right. What was going to do? Yeah. They timed that either completely by accident or perfectly. Oh, I should really do the... Oh shit. I should have made a detour. Yeah, I'm doing good today. Ow. I don't think these lot actually know what they're doing here. Good, because I bloody don't. Ow. What's the down button? That's the down button. Okay. Guys, this really is based off of the free ultimate fight. There's separate buttons. Well, separate inputs for going up and down. Oh, I'm doing the special finish for Medoobly this time. I always love how badass this looks. And I'm immediately running away because I need to restock my potions. The beauties of putting fast travel in a Monster Hunter game. And I have a tent right by it.
Let's take a quick break.
That's one thing I really love about Wild. The fact that you can put your own tents. Well, you can choose what tents are in what spots. Which is a lifesaver. Because in World, one of the issues was that some of the tents could be really out the way. Rise didn't have that issue because you would only have one, maybe two tents per map. So you didn't run the risk of having tents in awkward spots. Because just by virtue of there not being that many spots for the tents to go, you didn't have ones that felt completely useless. You know what I mean? Oh shit. That one stunk.
I have no doubt in your skills, Hunter. But maybe we should try preparing a bit more first.
This thing be kicking me ass. To the new world and back at this point. But, hey, that's what happens sometimes. And I'm wondering if I need a differing of approach. You know how to play Monster Hunter better than me? So I can't help. Fair enough. Like, tempered Lagiacrus is no joke. So, hell, normal Lagiacrus is no joke in this game. So, yeah, I think everyone sucks at that one. Unless you're a speedrunner. Right.
You can leave this to me.
Okay, I have an idea. Is it random to just make a art in out the blue like this? But wait. Heavy bowgun, light bowgun. Heavy bowgun. I don't actually like light bowgun in this game too much.
Can I proceed?
Okay.
Ooh, artsy and music.
Da-da-da-da.
I'm up for the challenge.
You don't like pew pew? Well, best way I can describe it, I preferred how like bowgun was in Rise and well, in Rise,
I'll get ready to.
cause they made a change to light bowgun in this game, so that the rapid fire is actually a gauge rather than something that's intrinsic to specific ammo types on a bowgun. Which, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that change. Yeah. Oh yeah, I really like heavy bowgun. Cause of it. And also the shield. That shield is actually really damn useful. See. Wait, I think that'll be enough.
Time to get started.
Because I think you need 50 Aurora sight. No wait. I would only have 40.
Now this is the stuff.
Yeah, you need 50 Aurora sight to max roll well, get the max amount of juice out of an iron.
Hunter, listen to this new event.
But yeah, heavy bowguns Wyvern Heart has always felt good to use.
Alright, let's see what we can come up with.
Right.
I'm ready to work.
What do we get?
'Fit you to a
What
T.
did we get? Let's see. Element, attack, affinity. No wait, reinforcement bonus. Affinity attack, affinity capacity boost. Not great, but still good. Ooh. I am making a investigation out of that, cause free Rathlos Ruby, and plus it's a tier 2 tempered monster. Which isn't as bad. It should work on my current setup, cause burst increases raw. Slightly increases power of... Yep, that's what I want, cause Pierce is still really sodding strong in this game. Slot. Opening slots. Ah. There we go. Yeah, so this is part of the reason why items are so meta. It has 3 free slots. I don't think I need to go into why that's powerful. And... oh, I forgot I had that. Guard up. Yeah, that will definitely do. I didn't realize I had any guard up jewels. So, guard up, what that does, allows you to guard against ordinarily unblockable attacks. But it also reduces the amount of chip damage you take from blocking. That's powerful for so many reasons. Alright, I feel a bit more equipped to take on Tempered Lagiacrus. I'm still doing it in an SOS though, cause and of course it's full. For fuck's sake. Now what I say, when you want something, you don't get any. When you don't want it, 3 come along at once. Oh, that's... is that one a full one or... no, we're in. Okay. Hopefully, this bowgun serves us well. Luckily for normal spread and pierce ammo, you have unlimited of that, so you don't actually need to Sodding Lagiacrus. Okay. Where is the nearest camp to that? That one, apparently. Okay. Oh, I just have a thing of flaming ammo anyway, for some reason. Right. Right, I forget how Pierce works. I will admit, it is easier to keep critical distance with a bow. Just on account of bows are just more maneuverable. But I'm seeing so many people use that new Sacred skin. From the paid bit of the Flame Fate DLC. I will admit, kinda wish I put Quick Sheath on this thing too. Okay, its head is thing spot. Dude, Sacred out the way, I need to do the thing. Okay. I haven't had a single fight against this thing yet. Okay, there's the first fight. Damn, these lot are definitely on the ball. Uh-oh. Nope. Bollocks. 1v1 of these without me dying at least once, huh? I could do with a
few quick rips.
buff too, actually. And buffing my defense to high buggery and back.
I'll sit tight here.
Alright. So, Swimmer, what that does, increases the attack when you're wet. As in covered in water, before any of your mines go that direction. You dirty bastards. Right. Once more onto the reach. When you wet, you need a towel. You know, I'm not sure they have towels in Monster Hunter Universe. Of course the fucking Legiacus will start me the second I come back in. No, I am keeping 20 feet away from you at all times. That's why I made the bow gun. God damn it. Oh, piss off. Will you? Can someone end this phase already? No, you don't, you piece of shite burger. I'm starting to think I need that sodding skill that I'm starting to think I need that sodding skill that makes you less likely to be targeted. Because I swear this guy has a sodding vendetta against me. Ah, we're all gone. Did I hear? No, I was actually far enough away from that one. Yeah, so if you don't hit the DPS check there, it actually does that. Oh, did I forget to equip Wyvern Fire? Yeah, I forgot to equip Wyvern Fire here. Shit. At least it wasn't me this time. But yeah, that just kind of shows you just how powerful Tempered Lagiacrus is. Like, Electrical Crocodile looks like Cutie Cuddler? I guess? It does not. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong bow gun. There we go. Wyvern Heart Ignition is what we want here. Speed of the ignition gauge. Huh. But yeah, I don't think you want to be cuddled by this thing. Let's just say that much. Of course, switching parts around would screw up my thing. Well, dang it. Like, I'm determined to beat this thing. Because, well, yeah, I want to actually beat this thing. Okay, 3 star 3 diamond, I'm just gonna call it. The purple little bits on top of a monster portrait. That's sort of the weakest you can get monster. Well, that particular variant of a monster. Dang it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes! Right. I have the defender food skill. A bow gun and a better understanding of what I'm doing.
Can't move! You're the only one who can manage this quest, Hunter. The guild sent us supply items.
I'll see you back at camp.
Where are they all? Fighting the Bungalala first? Oh,
Good to have you!
I ain't complaining. Get the small fry out of the way first so I can hit up the bigger boy. Right. Dang it. Yeah, that sacred armor really glows in the dark. Right. Now I have Wyvern Heart Equips. Hehe. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose Pierce Armor is good for proccing burst. Because it does multiple hits. That's definitely giving me some ideas of like a good bowgun related set. Or one for raw weapons in general. Yeah, Wyvern Heart is really good for just those moments where a monster's just stuck. Or toppled. Just cheese it. Yep, when in doubt, just cheese it. Well, a good way to cheese Legiacus is probably, good way to cheese with Geikos is probably just to increase your thunder resistance. Really, because most of its attacks are thunder attacks. This thing does not have sticky ammo, unfortunately. Which kinda sucks. Because that would be very useful for the Gyakos, because one, sticky ammo it does KO damage. So if you hit it on the head, you can knock it on its ass, which is why sticky, like, pull gun was a bit of a menace in Rise. Oh, is it doing its... Yeah, it's doing its hunting animation, I think. Yeah, it actually does hunt like a crocodile when it's not charged. But when it is charged, apparently what it will do is it will just shop for water and eat the fish that it kills from there. See, it pays to watch a copious amount of YouTube, because you find out cool little details like that. Interesting mechanic. Oh, it's not even a mechanic, it's just a extra detail, because you can't interact with the Gyakos during that part. I suppose it's only really a mechanic if it's, like, actually tired, because they do eat to regain their strength. Or sleep. Right. Nice. Right. I got the Wyvern Heart at the ready. Oh, he's using the Sledgeos Lance. Also, Lance user. They're actually kind of rare. Like, not the most popular weapon in the world. God damn it, cause the spikes are going to be on the other side. Right. It's convenient that the Pierce mod actually, well, Pierce Bowgun mod makes it so that I get a 4th shot with Pierce ammo, and I have the weapon skill that makes it so that that 4th shot does extra damage. No, it does not work with shells. Okay. Dang it.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before heading out.
Yeah, I have some serious trouble with that.
Check your sacred pouch.
Trying to think of what weapon types would be well suited to avoiding that. What about Insect Glaive? Cause it goes high enough with its fall but it can just straight up jump over it. And you can prolong your airtime just enough that it'll probably do both its things by the time you land. Huh. I just realised I'm just spent this entire stream getting my ass handed to me by Legiacruses. Again. Okay, I'm farming something else. Or just not farming tempered Legiacrus. Because, so bats. Yeah, at least I give it a fair shake. Well, multiple fair shakes. But, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, as they say. But I now know that you can get gems, well, investigations with guaranteed gems. I just need to find one for normal Legiacrus. And we're cooking. Investigations. There's not going to be any investigations for normal Legiacrus, is there? There's only going to be one for tempered Legiacrus, isn't it?
See you again, Hunter. Hey.
I don't have any ones for normal Legiacrus. Well, we're at least going to be beating one Legiacrus this bloody stream. Even if it's a normal Legiacrus. Oh, I think we had someone last stream say that they had quite a bit of trouble with Legiacrus, well, with tempered Legiacrus, but not so much Suegios. Yeah, you can do power clashes with a heavy bow gun. It has a shield, you can do power clashes. Yeah, I wonder if part of the issue isn't so much chip damage, it's more the fact that your shield ain't ready in time for that second thing. Okay. I think there are decorations that allow you to shorten the animation, but shorten the recoil, to my knowledge. I suppose in that case that actually makes yeah, wouldn't that make Lance and Gun Lance good fits? Because you have because you'll take less recoil from blocking with those. Okay, yeah. Definitely starting to have some ideas why in my brain how to deal with this guy. 1. Insect Glaive. You might be able to pole vault over some of those over that charge attack, which might save your ass.
Alright, I'm on it!
Two, find ways to incapacitate it, paralysis, and such. Maybe destroy it to try and get rid of those backstop spikes. So that you can potentially I'll go admit, but delayed dodge heavy bow gun has is actually kind of useful here. If I'm honest. I don't know. I think it's just cause it makes it so you have to think ahead of time. Definitely think bowguns that make use of sticky ammo might also be a good idea. Traps? Also not a terrible idea. It can get caught in shock traps. I don't know if it can when it's charged, but
Sorry, I'm the clingy type. Make sure to have anything in my
that definitely might come in handy. If you run in a two-man group, you can bring your palicos with you, so outfit them with paralysis weapons. Apparently the palicos in this game are actually really good because they're essentially the world palico, except they have all the gadgets available to them at all times, essentially. Well, once you unlock said gadgets. I still prefer having like multiple palicos and palamutes available to you like you had in Rise. Hell, I really miss the palamutes. They were good boys. They helped me kick the crap out of monsters. Okay, underwater mode. Okay. It feels good to be the one kicking ass rather than getting its ass, rather than getting their ass kicked. Yeah. Wait, let's see if we can lure him over here a bit. Or not. I missed the wind of it. He really doesn't want to come over here, does he? Oh, does he have a wing? Ow. Yeah, I have no idea how using health potions work underwater, but we go. Gotcha. Ocean on the water works exactly like in Minecraft. Yep. It makes zero bloody sense, but it works anyway. Which is weird considering Monster Hunter. a franchise that prides itself on creative realism. Then again, Monster Hunter Generations exists. So let's not get into that whole conversation of why I think the Hunter arts actually feel really out of place. At least with the Silkbind skills, there was some context behind them, that being you use Wirebug Silk to have those effects, but even then, that was still a bit of a stretch. Now think about it.
Okay, we're on track.
The only thing with ranged weapons in this game,
Track stalled and ready.
your finger gets kind of tired because it can get kind of achy because all the fact that you have to hold down the LR button to aim properly.
Don't let that hit you. Good to go?
Aha! Eh. And it's dead. Finally, I actually killed something.
Call me again sometime.
I probably...
That's the last of the materials on your list. Well done.
At least let me finish the bloody sentence saying that I probably ain't gonna get a sapphire before giving me the damn thing. Look down. Why do I keep reverse jinxing myself? When it rains, it pours. Well, at least I can craft all the Gaia Quest legs now.
Come on over. Do you have any requests?
Watch this.
Yeah, I could have used it to upgrade a weapon, but nah, want to get this mix set sorted out first. If I do that, it'll make my life 1,000 times easier, because I would have a bit of defense behind me. What's that? What's new? What's Noodle actually weak to? Water. Okay. Noodle's weak to water. Oh, I get out me water, SNS. That, also needs an upgrade. What I need to upgrade, well? Literally just Hunter symbols. To Hunter Simple Freeze. Which I also need for this charm upgrade. Luckily, oh yeah, I have some gold ones.
All right.
No, the gold ones would be quicker actually, because it's just for one monster. So, back on goes the fire SNS. Now I'm forgetting what that's the weakest to. Nope, definitely fire. Okay. The only thing that ticks me off about tempered hunts is that you only get 1 or 2 tickets per 1 or 2 hunter symbols per monster, which, yeah, I think that should be more like 3 or 4, if I'm honest.
Okay, let's be on our way.
Oh, restock the potions.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Have a nice hunt.
Can't remember the last time I was on Ice Shard Cliffs.
We got a sale on. Need anything?
Luckily, this is a 7-star Gormagala, so it's a lot more manageable than the 8-star version of it. Because you can get 7-star, because you initially only got 7-star versions of the tier 3 tempered monsters,
Target sighted.
but then they later added 8-star versions of them. Though this is a 5 diamond
Engaging the target.
goal. So it's still gonna hit pretty hard. But luckily I am a lot better dealing with this guy. This will likely be the last hunt of a stream though.
We must fall back.
It is still a tempered gore, so I gotta watch me ass a bit still. Wait, did Fabius mount? Yeah, he mounted it. So if when your Thought Hunter says something and you suddenly see your attacks
Don't let that hit you.
do a lot less damage, that means that someone's mounted it. It's weird that they did that, made it so that your attacks do less damage if someone is mounting it. But I suppose that's to stop you taking advantage of the mounts a bit too much.
Seems that did the
Which
trick.
wasn't something you'd have, well, the devs probably had to worry about with Rise and Wyvern riding. God, that guard up really puts in some work. And it does make shields a lot safer of an option. For the most part. Keep. Dang it. Yeah, so when it does that sound, get the hell out to dodge. Also, when it winds up to do that, get the hell out to dodge, cause yeah. This is precisely why I didn't like the temper system
Take a second to restart
back
your
in
sequence
World.
before heading out.
Getting one shot is not a nice feeling in Monster Hunter. It makes it feel like you've underprepared for something, even when you have the strongest gear. You should not be one shot with the strongest with really strong gear. In fact, you learn to catch that sound. Oh yeah, that's the thing with Monster Hunter. It's a case of visual and auditorial clues. Though, when it comes to stuff like that, I'm somewhat good at learning those. I'm also good at abusing the crap out of invincibility frames, which is also a very useful skill to have in Monster Hunter. Like, when you're flat on your back, you're invincible. Though sometimes it pays to stay down for a couple of extra seconds because it can save your ass. First, you need to die a few times to learn a pattern. Oh yeah, definitely. Your Sacred is also a very useful tool for just dodging a monster, because, well, you can see what some of their patterns are. Like how that is 3 explosions staggered one after each other that expand out horizontally. Yeah, with bosses in any game, sometimes you have to die a couple of times to learn a pattern. Like, look at any Metroid game. It might take you a couple of deaths to get a particular pattern down.
Your fight's only just begun.
Hell, with Metroid Dread, I died like at least 2 or 3 times to most of the bosses before getting the patterns down. Or figuring out how to deal with a specific enemy. Well, the last enemy you have to properly take on The arena for that one is evil. Like, seriously. Try avoiding something that you have to avoid when you don't have that much space to work with. And the ability you use to kill it takes some time to actually charge up. And that's only after you've oh man, what did I just put on? Okay. And that's only after you expose the weak point in the first place, which takes a hot second. Well, with some games it's a bit different, because some games you can just damage boost through something. Or just bullshit your way through it through your stats. Overleveling is a thing. Or you can abuse the game mechanics, so you don't have to deal with a specific thing. Like in I'm trying to think of a good example of how you can actually careful placement can maybe cheese one or two attacks from a boss. The example that comes to mind is the tiny fight from Crash 3. How if you with the attack where he sends out lions, if you stand in the top left, or is it the top right? No, I think it's the top left. If you stand there, the lions can't hit you. And in the Insane Trilogy of Crash 3, if you actually do that cheese, the audience in the Colosseum will actually start throwing cheese. You gotta love when devs get away with a little secret on that when it comes to a remake. But yeah, there are little ways you can cheese a fight like that. I can think of another example from Crash 3 I know of, with the iconic Dingodile fight, where I think you can actually just slide jump over his crystal barriers quite easily. Getting cheese for cheese, I see it as a win-win. Exactly.
Installed and ready.
Convenient trap is convenient. Bless me. Like, there's a cheese you can do specifically in this game. Like, if a monster's winding up a massive attack and they have a wound on them, use your focus strike. Cause it'll stop them from actually doing the attack, cause they'll be stuck in the wound break animation. Dang it! Ah. Well, at least we killed something this stream. Yeah, this is kind of showing me I need to go back to using SOS flares a bit more constantly. Oh well, it happens. Screw it, lifting my spirits with some bowling.
Okay, roll out.
Here you go, easy now.
Because I literally have figured out a way to do this. Firstly, go right side. Because you can easily get the big one. Don't go down the middle. It was a... I think it's a bit of a trap. Oh, your other one down the left side.
Whoa, look at you go! Hey!
And you're at least guaranteed a B.
That was some fine rolling.
And somehow I got a tile out of that. Incredible.
See you around.
But yeah, that's a thing you do. Oh, that was weird. You also got good old fishing. There appears to be a wood in the fishing pool.
The key to fishing?
Yeah, the fishing's a bit weird in this game, if I'm honest. Oh, never mind. I've got a buy already.
Time for a true master angler to shout.
Bomb marijuana. You can use bomb marijuana scales to
Yeah.
increase, well, to craft gunpowder. Huh. But yeah, Grand Hub literally has, outside of specific facilities, everything you need.
Alright, I'm here.
You won't unlock it till a little ways into high rank. I think you need to do the Frenzied Nacilla urgent first, and then you get access to then you can get access to the Grand Hub. Cause the Frenzied Nacilla urgent introduces you to the Wounded Hollow, which is the arena for this game. Alright, I think that's enough throwing myself at monsters for one day. We're just going to go over to it to the Satsu screen for like 10-20 minutes as per usual. And just chill for a bit. if the stream stops lagging for 5 minutes. Yeah. Yeah. Now that I know that the hacker problem Wiles had isn't as much of a problem, I should probably start using SOS flares a bit more. You know? 'Cause, well, so I mentioned this hacker problem this stream and last stream. Well, let me explain a bit about it. Right? There was a point where people were hacking, well, in their own quests with unbelievably amazing rewards, or by hacking themselves to just insta-kill shit. However, there was a bit of a worry that even if you were in a quest with them, you would still potentially get your account suspended or something like that, or you can't, which means you just can't play online. And that made people very paranoid. This was way back when, like, not too long after title update 1. But it seems like that is no longer that big of an issue. It doesn't seem like it. But it's always worth being careful. If you see someone doing ludicrous damage numbers or something like that, maybe just leave a quest to be on the safe side. And if someone joins one of your SOSs and they start doing that, again, maybe just leave it, just be on the safe side. I don't know. That's the only thing about that's the thing about hackers. They can ruin everyone's fun. Just because they have a small penis. Yeah. And also, in video games, especially co-op, well, video games with no PvP, yeah, I can just never get my brain around that. It could just be a me thing with what I have, but there are a lot of things like that I just don't get why people do. Like, they're not only cheating the game, they're cheating themselves. Well, if a game has like cheat codes and that in it, that's fair play, cause, well, that's something the developers intended you to fuck about with. Penis? Yeah, that's just how I'm explaining it. Like, they feel, part of me wonders if they just feel insecure in some way, shape or form to stoop to that. To unlawful cheating. And such. And the small penis allegory is the first one I could think of. But yeah, I never got cheating in co-op and single player, well, unauthorized cheating in single player games such too much. Well, we've all done like cheat codes and that sort of thing. I used to run rampant with that thing in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Mostly cause fucking about with debug mode in Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles was fun. Let's be completely honest. But stuff like actual malicious sort of wall hacks kind of hacking type deal. Nah. Don't do that. I just never got it. I don't know. There are a lot of things that I just don't get why people do them, but that's just me. I have a very weird logic that I follow. It's also, I suppose it's also like similar to my views on like rage quitting and that, or swearing down a voice chat. If you're that angry at a game, finish whatever match you're doing and then stop playing for a little bit whilst you cool off. Like, that's how I do it. I finish whatever match I'm doing and then just stop playing the game for a little bit to calm down. So I try not to get angry at video games in the first place, cause at the end of the day, you're there to have fun, and if you're getting angry at it, that's quite literally the antithesis of it, so I never quite get why you would play a game that you're not having fun with. Or you're trying to force a game on yourself. Cause that's actually how I got burnt out on Genshin first time round. Oh. That's how I got burnt out on Genshin like a couple of years ago. Cause I kind of forced myself to play it. And after a while, it just stopped becoming fun. So, with Genshin, I really recommend you just doing stuff at your own pace. And don't be afraid to take breaks from the game. Yes, it's a gacha game, but most of the game's content isn't time gated. Yes, you do have events, but you can, the bigger ones, you can take a bit of a break from them, because the bigger ones usually last about 2 or 3 weeks. Anyway, especially the big headliner event of a patch, like with the upcoming 5.8 is the summer event, and hell, the summer location this time round is actually a permanent addition. Mostly because it comes with an Archon quest, but no wait, or does it come with a story quest? I know it also does come with an Archon quest, but I think that one's to do with the new character, because they're setting it up for the next region. Nodcry. God, that place is gonna have so many damn story implications. And half of those are just because we finally get to see what Varka and Alice look like. But, putting Genshin to one side for a second, Yeah, sometimes it's just best to take your time with a game. And step away from it if you feel like it's not fun or you're getting annoyed with it. Yeah, sometimes that stepping away takes the form of rage quitting. Just don't make a habit of doing that. But yeah. At the end of the day, some things just aren't worth it to get angry about. Like, getting annoyed at video games, social media, especially social media. Seriously, be careful when it comes to rage bait, because the whole point of it is they're meant to make you feel irrationally angry at first glance, so you click on it. It's like Lord Shaxx of Destiny always said, "Rage is an excellent motivator." I can't do impressions to save my life, but that's the closest you get. And it kinda has a point. Rage is an excellent motivator. And some people will exploit that to get you to click on stuff. Do it out of spite? Exactly. That's what they are hoping for you to do. Do it out of spite. They're essentially preying on your negative emotions, which is... Yeah, that's another thing that sort of annoys me, that people prey on negative emotions and use that as their selling point. Then again, you have to remember my selling point is my chillness. And and such. But yeah, just be careful what you see online sometimes. Some of it's just there to get you angry, so it baits you into giving them views or eyes on their tweet. Don't give trolls and bullies the time of day. Just block them, report them, then literally go about your day. Really. If they're targeting you specifically. If they're not, well, if they're still trying to harass someone, still report it and block it. Because that behaviour shouldn't be allowed in general. But that's another story for another day. Also take stuff like leaks with a grain of salt. Cause some of them, well, can be faked. Cause leaks are just, some of them are word of mouth. So it's easy for people to make shit up. Like Senator Armstrong said, "My source is that I made it the fuck up." Note, I have never played a single Metal Gear game. Especially Metal Gear Rising. With Vengeance. But, yeah. That's kind of Cyber's words of wisdom for today. If you're getting angry or annoyed with a game, step away for it for a little bit to cool off. Be careful what you see on what you're with social media, because some of it could be rage bait, and some of it could just be leaks that are very much untrue, or just take leaks with an iceberg of salt, as I call it. Because they may be true, they may not be true. Like, even most credible leakers can get things wrong. Well, the words credible and leaker feel weird in the same sentence, I will admit. That's kind of why I don't really watch leak videos as much. Videos about leaks as much as I used to, because I've sort of learned that they're not always true, even if the person who leaked it has a good track record with it. You know? Yeah. It's kinda just how it is sometimes. And also, make sure to take time off the internet. Leaks are nothing more than gossips. Exactly. Like, exactly, it's like a gossip. It might be true, it might not be true. Such. Yeah. Don't be afraid to step away from the internet for a bit. Either for a week, a day, or even for half hour. It'll do you a world of good. You don't always have to have Twitter up. It is ironic because sometimes I do always have Twitter up, but that's something even I need to improve with. Sometimes you need to detach yourself from social media. That's one of the good things about video games sometimes. Like, when you play games, it's very easy to detach yourself from the world for a bit. Including social media. I have to go. Have a nice night. Alrighty. Have a wonderful weekend, Novum. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day as well. I'm probably gonna wrap up myself, actually. But before we do that, let us go over the schedule. Time. So, we did more Monster Hunter. And tomorrow, we'll be doing part 3 of the Mario Wonder playthrough. And we're towards the end of, well, near the end of World 4? So we'll do that and try to do World 5 next stream. So, yeah. Anywho, it's been nearly 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna call it there for today. So, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. you're very much welcome back here anytime. Stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. And oh, where am I? And I'll see you tomorrow for the next part of Mario Wonder playthrough. And yeah, have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody. Good night. Good night.